Hi, what's your name and what is your position here at AHRC?
Yes, my name is Bruce Underwood. I am the outgoing executive director for Athens-Hocking Recycling. I've been with the Recycling Center since 2014.
Awesome. What is your proudest accomplishment while being the executive director at AHRC?
Yeah, it's I think what we've been able to do over the past 9 years since I've been here is really get access to recycling to many more people. So we've been able to increase our throughput. And it's not just about the tonnage, it's really about the access to the public. Historically, the organization really focused on the Athens area, and that's what it was born out of. But at the same time, we were able to push into further reaches in both Athens and Hocking County, bring a lot more commercial customers access to recycling, a lot more residential accounts to access to recycling, really bolster the public school recycling program, the public drop-off program in conjunction with the Solid Waste District. So it's really just that expanded access, and we grew a lot. We almost doubled our throughput in that time frame.
Right, for sure. And what made you first want to work with AHRC?
That's a great question. So coming in in 2014, I started with the organization just on a part-time basis because I'd been involved with, I'd been recycling for a lot of years personally. I'd been involved with some groups with Real Action when they did public forums about sustainability and zero waste goals for the area. And so just on a whim, I applied for the part-time position. And once I got to understand really what they were doing, I kind of really got on board and kind of took it from there and went full-time.
Awesome. And what do you think makes this organization so important?
I think it's because of where we started, and that predates me by quite a few years.
Right.
With the programming start back in in the early '80s as a citizens initiative in Athens, and so a lot of community support, a lot of municipalities really and other entities helped develop the programming, the institution that is the Recycling Center over those decades, and so I think it's not, as a nonprofit, the community was involved. And that's what made it important because it was driven by the need in the community, and then the Solid Waste District in the city and those other entities that were involved really pushed that to get it to where we are today.
Absolutely, I agree. And what is next for you career path-wise?
Well, I'm going to take a little break and figure out what that exactly is, but likely go back into some kind of a maybe consulting research. Not necessarily in the Solid Waste District or in the solid waste industry, but my background's in environmental science, so probably something along those lines.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. And will the organization and the community be in good hands with this change in leadership?
I think so. I think with the incoming executive director having been with the organization for over 7 years now, I personally worked with it for those 7 years. I think the organization will be in good hands. But at the same time, we still have that core community support. It's important that the recycling center is providing those services to the community. So I think the need is still there, the demand is still there, but I think we'll have a good transition and good leadership.